Hey, Tony. Hello, Bill. My phone died. I couldn't find my stupid charger. That's what I get. Hey, Bill. I can't believe it. I couldn't find my charger. Hi, Tina. Yeah. Uh, yeah, I didn't have my phone plugged in. I was in such a hurry. I didn't charge it, and it really goes dead quick if I don't plug it in. I hear noise. Hi, Pammy. How is everybody tonight? Hi, Pam. Hi, Rod. Welcome back. Sorry, my phone died. Hey, sis. I never turn this thing on. I never go live without plugging it in because it dies so quick. But I was in such a hurry. Everything happened so fast. I don't see Richard out there at all, anywhere. I'm watching. I hear a plane. Hey, who's here? Yeah, he was outside with a flashlight. He was looking all over the place. And that's what happened. I got my phone. I ran to the just to go live real quick so I could watch him and figure out what was going on. I forgot to plug it in. It just died. How you doing? Who's here? Now I got Casper the Friendly Ghost song stuck in my head. Thanks a lot, guys. Hey, Southern Cal. Yeah, all day today. Well, for the past about month, my husband and I have to call each other like 5 times. It keeps dropping the call. We have no idea. We called and find out what was going on, and they said there's only one tower close out here, but that's garbage. Okay, so anybody that wasn't here, Kevin is doing okay. I didn't know that he needed help with his medical bills. Of course, he doesn't talk to me about that stuff. He just talks to me about medications he's on. Um, so his PayPal, I'll post it on the page after I'm done. In the in the description, I will. And then he's going to go ahead and keep posting videos as often as he can. Dee's doing fine tonight. Still looking for a place to go. Time's running out. I keep praying and praying, Lord, just make the perfect house just show up. And I found a really cute one today, and guess where it's at? It's 10 miles as a crow flies from where Robert Dotson's place was. It's just Kevin Lang, Jamie. Laing. Thank you, Pappy. Yeah, pretty cheap, too. Arkansas is so much cheaper land-wise than Oklahoma, but my husband said he doesn't want to live in Arkansas. Can't blame him, really, but the house, just, I'm not worried about the house. We can tear that down later. What I'm concerned about is the fact that it has a small stream running through it. It's got a horse barn on it already. Oh, my phone just died, Sharon, because I was being a dummy. I was so excited about the activity, I forgot to plug it in. It just died on me. Yeah, Arkansas bites. Sorry, but it does. beautiful state, but it's horrible to live here. Hi, Mike. Sorry, my phone died. Hi, kitty kitty. What are you doing up there on the roof, huh? What are you doing up here? You can't climb in this window. Crazy. I'm so excited. I'm sorry. I got so excited about all the movement, all the eye shine, and him being out there. I just freaked out and, oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Kevin Lang is the guy that was on Duke Sullivan's show, World Bigfoot Radio, on the Glag series. You know, he spent time with Glag, growing up with him. Glag was orphaned as a young Sasquatch, and Kevin spent time with him out in the woods in Idaho. I don't know if they're gone or not. Sorry, I had clove on my tooth. Anyway, yeah, you've never heard of the Glag series? Oh, dang. Who's never, okay, you've heard of Duke from World Bigfoot Radio, though, right? Go to his channel and watch the Glag series. It's like a 7-part series. It's really good. I know, right, Rod? Okay, well, listen to that series. You know, it's an incredible story, and a lot of people said that he was lying, but let me tell you, there's a lot of things that Kevin is and a lot of things that Kevin's not, but one thing he's not is a liar. I can tell you firsthand that I've talked to a few people that that will verify 100% that he's telling the truth. And it's a very unique story, and let me tell you, this guy has been through World War III, and he's still standing. So Kevin's a great guy. You know, he's like the rest of us. He's got his own issues, and not everybody likes him, and whatever the case may be. But he had a great interaction with Glag. He's got good interaction out there where he lives now in Arkansas. But he is in the hospital in Missouri right now fighting for his life. Although he is doing better, I say he's fighting for his life because they can't. That's true, Southern Cal. It's not going to repair overnight. Let's just put it that way. He's going to have a long recovery. And I'm going to make sure. Not that he has a long one, but that he recovers. Well, I can't take it out of God's hands, but you know what I mean. I'm going to help him. Because I got his mom and dad on board. Ha 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 ha. Glag is a male Sasquatch. He was a juvenile. He was a juvenile Sasquatch when Kevin found him by accident, or they found each other. Let's put it that way. World Bigfoot Radio. You can find that right here on YouTube. I think Martha posted it though. It's Bigfoot World Radio. I thought it was World Bigfoot Radio. Sorry. There you go. Martha posted it. Just click that link, guys. Great series, especially the one where Glag gets in a fight. I never cried so hard in my life. I was a wreck. And anytime I listen to it, I cry. Oh, that's all right, Jamie. I'm sitting here with a nice warm coverlet that plugs into the wall that's keeping me toasty in this 20-something degree weather. Woohoo! Oh, thank you, Tony. No, they're not all mean. And the one, oh, really, Pammy? It's cool. D. Doss was talking to Ramona, too, and saw her pictures. You're doing that on purpose, Matt. He's so bad. Isn't he bad? Oh, there's so much stuff going on. It's crazy. Let me tell you. I think we found a place for the kids. The house next door is not done yet. I am just beat. I'm wiped out. I can't find enough boxes. I've been talking to realtors all day long, and I'm tired of talking to them because, you know, they have to go through their whole spiel. Do this, do this, do this, do this. Hey, Chuck. And I'm excited. Yeah. For some reason, there's a lot of us that that believe that they can pick up on once they get to know a person or something. I don't know how it works, but I think they do. Like a dog picks up on something's wrong with you. I think these guys do too. These beans, for some reason, I think they pick up on it too. Because I know when I was at the property and I had that meltdown, I went outside, I was so angry. I had pulled the generator back and smashed my lip, and I had to fight off being mad. No, they box them and they destroy them right off the bat, Patricia. And so I walked around a corner and had to get past my pain first. Yeah, Grandma's glad. I think so. That's the only word I heard. Quiet, Matt. Anyway, yeah, U-Haul costs money, though. Not that I mind paying for a couple of boxes from U-Haul, because that's fine, you know, to pay for the better boxes. But the rest of the boxes, I'm not going to pay for them. They have thousands of boxes at Walmart and Walgreens. I just asked them to put some aside for me. They can't even do that. So I got to call them again tomorrow and see if they'll put them aside for me again. Somebody threw them away. But some boxes, oh yeah, they're only like $1.29 or $1.89 at U-Haul. Pretty good ones. You can't put kitchen stuff in trash bags. Yeah, Dollar General, they're smaller boxes, but you know, I'll pick them up from anywhere. Yeah, that's Walmart. Not the one here, Tony. They don't leave them out. The hospital hook you up with boxes? I didn't know that. Anyways, I need tons of them. Yeah, the Dollar General here, they tear theirs up. They destroy those. I'd have to find a liquor store. I just don't know where to look, guys. It's been a while since I moved. I gotta do this all over again. Anyways, I'm having fun going through stuff, though. I've found stuff that I forgot I had. I found 2 boxes that have a whole bunch of batteries in them. I bet you they're no good anymore. We only have 2 grocery stores here. One is Walmart, and you have to call and get them in advance. And the other ones, the other grocery store, I never see them have any boxes anyway. Anywhere. Yeah, me too, Rod. But I've sent the kids out and my husband out looking for them, asking anybody for boxes. You know which ones are really good? Are banana boxes from the store, from the grocery store. Why, what's going on, Brown? How you doing? Why is it dangerous out there, Brown? I haven't seen the egg boxes, but boy, I'll tell you what, those banana boxes, they have handles on them and everything. The chat is dangerous? I know that's not what you meant. I don't know. No, my husband and I couldn't carry 2 refrigerator boxes. But good idea. We can put the pillows in it. Appliance store boxes? Yeah, that's a good idea. I did. It'll be again on Friday, Ramona, at 4 o'clock. She said to call at 4 o'clock and they'll put boxes aside for me. Narcoville? Really? Sorry. Oh, where is he? I bet you went in the house and I missed it all. Hey, Chev. No, Matt, it'd be full. That's my intent, Ramona. How you doing, Chris? So I wrote that story that Patrick asked me to write, the Bigfoot story, and I'm going to try very hard sometime this week if I get some private time, quiet time when everybody's sleeping, to read the story, and I'll post it online. I think it's pretty good. It's just a made-up Bigfoot story. It's a combination of like everybody's stories, you know what I mean? Hi, Gator. But this is going to be an adventure. Oh my goodness, this is going to be an adventure. Can I tell you some of it? Maybe. I can read you a little bit of it. Turn my light on, get my notes. Put my headlamp on so I can read. Uh-oh, I dropped my notebook. All right, hold on. Are you ready? Oh. A made-up story, yeah. I just made this up. I'll just read you the first page, okay? Patrick asked me to make up a story. And so I told him I would make up a story and post it online. So, all right, here you go. The year was 1983. I was 22 years old, working for my father's gas station in the middle of nowhere, USA. Most days we did the usual, tire changes, oil changes, gas fills, and the neighborly conversation with one or more of the 218 residents in this small town, with an occasional drive-through visitor. One evening, as we were about to close, an old pickup not recognized by myself or my dad came flying into the station, honking the horn and almost hitting one of the pumps. Dad says, "Stay here, son." I can't read my own writing. Something, dang, I can't read my own writing. Dad says, "Stay here, son." Let me see what's going on. If you see me look back at you, call 911 immediately, but don't come outside. Do you understand me? Yeah, Dad, I get it, I said, but wanted to go so badly. I stood there watching Dad approach the truck when this guy and his wife jump out of the truck and run towards the door, and the lady looked as if she had seen a ghost. And in a second, my dad grabs the guy's arm, retaining him and from coming in, and says, "Slow down, man. What on earth is going on?" He's stammering, can't make sense of this guy's rambling about something they hit on the way to a nearby city. "What are you saying? Slow down. Are you in trouble? Is someone after you? What the heck?" My dad is visibly upset now, and the lady throws open the door and collapses on the floor crying. She kept saying, "We killed it. I know we killed it. We had to have killed it. How did it get up? It was huge, and I mean huge. Will it follow us here? Oh my gosh, I want to go. I want to leave right now." And her face was contorted, and the tears were streaming down her face. All I could do is stand there staring and looking at my dad, and the two of them came inside. That's as far as I'm going to read to you, because I don't want to read the rest. I want to save that for when I actually read the story. So what do you think? Of course, I'll have to... I mean, I read it really fast, and I can't really read my own handwriting right now. But I'm just going to kind of mix a whole bunch of stuff together. And they all lived happily ever after. Matt, you're so funny. Well, I'm going to add a lot of details. More to the center of it, make it a little bit longer. But I think I'll read... Wolverines. But I think I'll add a little bit more to it, because I reading it just now. I figured I could add a couple more things to it before I actually read it. I'm hoping that I'm gonna make it at least, you know, if I read it a little slower. But it's right now it's 8 pages long. It was pretty good too. The ending was really good. I'm not going to tell you the ending, though. You can't make me, ha 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 ha. Nanny nanny boo boo. Woo! Yeah, well, I'm not even going to tell you what the cryptid is. Who are you going to tell? Huh? Huh? No, I won't be writing it. I'll be reading it, Rod. And figure, Chev. You guys all want it to be a DM story? I can change around a few things. I don't know. It might give me nightmares. Oh, I'm so bad. Oh, that's a good idea, Tim. The Rougarou. Hey, there's such a thing as a chicken man, right? Ew, hey, cryptid. What are you talking about? I gotta turn my blankie on. Hold on. It's getting colder, colder. A giant clam with big feet. Oh, that's perfect. Oh. Oh, really? I was waiting for that to pop up, Martha. The giant clam with the big feet. Someone should draw a picture. Hey, I gotta have a picture to put on the when I read it. The heck? It was a pretty loud scream. I have no idea what that was. Forte Variata. Yeah, I'll take my time. I've got the basic of the story done. I mean, I could read it right now. It's only 8 pages, but I think I'll add to it. Make it a little bit more exciting. I want it to be about 20 minutes long. I can't stand the 2-minute videos. They make me nuts. So, the rumblings in my stomach, the scream was not. The scream was out there somewhere. I don't have a mother-in-law. Am I buffering? Yoo-hoo! Hello? Come on, babies. Hey, pizza. Pizza, pizza. Well, Bob is. Okay, you know what? Stop getting on my nerves. I gotta plug this in because now I'm cold again. This is such a great idea. Plug in. There you go. Okay. Now I get to turn it on. If you guys saw this, if you guys saw me, you'd be laughing so hard. I have got a blanket that wraps around, kind of looks like a poncho. It's got a place for your neck here, put your head through. Then you snap up the front and you turn it on, and I am sitting in a little warm blankie. Yeah. Pray for Kevin, because Kevin's in trouble when he gets out. He's going to be on such a strict diet, he's going to hate me. Oh, you just want me to end the live chat, don't you, Matt? Yep, it's an electronic Snuggie. This thing is so cool. Oops. Because he's not going to be able to drink his drinks. He's not going to be able to eat the food that he normally was eating. Well, I've never had one. This is the first time I've ever had one of these. First time I've ever seen one of these. Okay, why am I messing up? Yeah, this thing is wicked cool. Because, I mean, I can get warm in a second. Somebody loves me. Somebody loves me. Oh no, I won't spill my coffee on it. Are you kidding me? Trying to get all these snaps together isn't easy. My hands, oh, there you go. Check it out. Yeah, my energy drinks are espresso too. What's your praise report, sweetie? barbecue. Okay, Rod. I have my coffee. I'd prefer hot coffee right now, but that would require me to make it. Praise God. Hallelujah. Yeah, I am going to put him through a world of hurt. I'm mad at him. Not really mad at him. Hey, Eric. Prayers are incredible. Absolutely credible. Incredible. Love it, love it, love it. God is good. Are you still singing, Tim? Stop it. Oh, yeah. That's what I was trying to tell people, Ramona. They don't know which, this flu shot this year, you would not believe all the people that are complaining. Some people are saying this is the sickest they've ever been in their lives with the flu shot. Bye, Matt. It is poison, cryptid. Absolutely. That's what I say. Let them shut me down. I don't care. I hear movement. No, I suggest everybody gets the pneumonia shot because that hasn't changed in like 50 years. And it's good to get the pneumonia shot if you can. But don't get the flu shot. Trust me, their experiments are just going to make people sick and they're going to kill old people and babies. They're going to make them so sick that their immune system is just going to plummet. It's not new, cryptid. There's just one basic pneumonia shot. Don't get the combo. There's only one pneumonia shot. You can get that one, but do not get the combination. The combination combination pneumonia shot is for a secondary infection. Don't get that one, just get the regular pneumonia shot. And you should tell the doctor that if you get it. I keep telling, yeah, Washington State. Yeah, but it's not new. It's new here, but it's not new. No, I'm fine. You're fine. They're also bringing in some bugs from other countries here to try to fight some other bugs that are overgrown here, and those bugs are from other countries, and they're actually causing more damage than... Here's the problem. They bring those in, like they brought in those beetles to get rid of other beetles, but now they got to go get something else to kill off the beetles. Yeah, you guys need to not get so crazy with that antibacterial stuff. Do yourself a favor and slow down on it a little bit. Your body has natural antibiotics on it, antibacterial stuff on it, and if you keep using it, the wipes and the gels and all that, you're going to wipe out your natural immune system. Don't use it all the time. You know, do it right before you eat or something like that, but I would not use that stuff all the time. It's really not good for you. It's just like us kids playing in the dirt when we were young, you know? Yeah, it's been that way for a long time, Southern Cal. But I think the fear mongers are causing people to go out and buy antibacterial everything, and that actually is doing more damage than good because your body can't fight out. With the little bacteria that you get, your body builds up an immune system to it, an immunity to it. But if you keep destroying it, think about when they start to build up. Tim, you're silly. Acidophilus is really, 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 really good if you have a stomach flu. If you have poisoning, food poisoning, you want activated charcoal. But if you have the stomach flu, then acidophilus is the best. And I suggest the chewable kind. Mixed with your saliva, it works the fastest. The other ones that tell you they have 100 billion strains of this and that and the other, forget that. Just get the regular chewable acidophilus and you're fine. This is flu season, so don't forget your onions, guys. Get your onions out. Put them around your house. Cut them in half and put them around your house. If you start getting sick. Someone told me a long time ago, which I tried it, because I'm willing to try it, told me to put onions in my socks before I went to bed. All I woke up was stinky, Yeah, it's a probiotic. Yeah, I started getting sick last week. It lasted overnight. Next day I was done. But I also take the garlic. The chewable acidophilus, sometimes it's good for heartburn. Depends. It's probably something you ate and that's why it works. If you have GERD or something like that, you need, the aloe or the other stuff. He can't, Chris. Yeah, you guys need to up your garlic when it's flu season and then back off when it's not. You want it to work. Like anything else, you can take too much and it's not going to work. You'll have to overdose yourself on it. I'm getting some emails from people. I know, Cryptid. Me too. But I've been getting emails from people that have just been diagnosed with cancer or something. You shouldn't be sick, Tony, not with all that stuff you got there to get well. You're non-compliant. You're a bad boy. Take your medicine like you're supposed to. Anyway, so I'm starting these people on a protocol to pH balance their system. That's the first thing everybody wants to do. You'll be surprised. What do you mean you don't know how to email? Uh-huh. You taking your garlic 3 times a day, Tony, now that you're sick? I promise you you're not. Your moringa, are you taking moringa every day? I think I have to see that to believe it. You're as bad as my husband is. You drinking water? No, no whiskey. Sometimes it's really good, and sometimes I agree when people put something like whiskey or rum or something in a hot toddy or something like that before they go to bed when they don't feel good. But problem is, yeah, raw honey is the best. Moringa, Moringa, Mike, that's probably one of the best. It's called the tree. They call it the tree of life, but it's not the tree of life. Anyways, it's a tree that grows that the medicinal benefits of it are for everything. Anything from acid reflux to diabetes to heart disease. You know, there's all kinds of stuff that moringa does. Um, it's got a world of benefits. I mean, absolutely a world of benefits. I could go into a lot of details, but that would require a conversation on the med chat, which we can do one of these days. Again, I'm gonna go ahead and have another med chat because there's some new stuff. Spam puts here. Stop it, Tim. I really like moringa, and my son's actually taking it now, and he doesn't have a problem with it. The only one that has a problem with it is my husband. So it tastes like grass, but it's really, you don't need a whole bunch of it, and I put it in my coffee when when I have about a quarter left of the coffee, shake it up. I put in there my drops of peroxide and then my colloidal silver, and I shake it, shake it, shake it, and I drink it. Yeah, moringa, yeah, you can mix it with V8 too. It's really good. And anybody who has a fatty liver or oversized stomach, take the moringa, use a scoop of the moringa, take a teaspoon of diatomaceous earth, mix it with your drink, do it twice a day, and boom, there goes your fatty liver. There goes your, well, you'll probably end up with some serious gallstones, but drink tons of water and you'll clean it out. Spam doesn't come in capsules, Tim. You're silly. Well, that's because people were eating it. You know, not taking the dosage, Chris. They were actually eating it. And then, yes, at that point, having it in all your meals and stuff and not being dried out. Uh, yeah, like I say, anything in excess can cause bad reactions. But then also, moringa, like anything else, you can have allergic reaction to it. So that's why I said one scoop a day and you should be fine. I'm looking into something else that's actually deadly, but it's very profitable for certain people. Well, that's a good idea, Tim. Get on it. Yep, even the Bible says, you know, moderation. It would turn my head if a guy walked by me smelling like bacon. I think I'd turn my head. I like old-fashioned Old Spice. That's my favorite. You want to hear something really crazy? Went to the dentist. Told him I want this tooth gone. It's really making me nuts. I got the infection out with the clove, right, and the silver. And then I just told him, so I asked him, I said, how much do you think it would cost if I got just a partial, you know, so I could, because that would be losing my upper molars, you know. That's cute, Chris. And so he tells me that a partial cost me like $1,500. When I went to this place online, this guy named Russell that has been making them for years, and he will make me a partial for $400. What kind of garbage is that? What a racket. Is everybody out there out for the money? I mean, are you kidding me? You charge 10 people $10,000, you only have 10 sales. You charge $1,000, you get 1,000 sales. I mean, what is wrong with people? Oh, I don't think I'd do that, Ramona. I think you'd be chased around by all kinds of predators if you smelled like bacon. Bacon. Yeah, people really are getting greedy. You can't make me a partial. Wow. I can't believe how much money they want. And my eye doctor, the one I used to go to, he used to charge me $40 every time I went to get my, every year when I went to get my eyes checked. Guess how much it went up to? Which I didn't pay for, but of course, $120 to walk in the door. Are you kidding me? I said, what happened? How on earth can it go from 40 to 120? And he said, well, he said, we're no longer associated with Walmart. And I was like, so that gives you the right to go from $40 to 120? You're going to lose your customers. I don't know if I could handle wood teeth. Can you imagine me slapping my gums around? I've never had fake teeth, so I don't know. My husband says he loves his. He got all his pulled when he was a kid. I use the best bar doll's feet. What? Yep, I remember hearing that, Southern Cal. Oh, really? I've never even heard of him, Chris. Hello, Huntress. Welcome back. Barbie doll feet? You're crazy. You are crazy. You notice how quiet it got? Yes, it's very calming here. Oh, that's what they're called, Dr. Squatch soap? Where do you get those? I never even heard of it. Oh, I haven't seen the commercial either. Boy, I must be living in a soapbox. I miss all the good stuff. No, I'm not going to zoom in. I'm going to zoom in and I can't see nothing. Besides, I don't know if anything's going on now. Oh, really? Well, thank you. We appreciate that. Let me see if I can do it. Hold on. $30 for soap? That's crazy. Ooh, I zoomed in. Check it out, people. But now you can't see nothing. Oops, sorry. Oops, sorry. Ooh, check it out. Oh, don't fall over. Stay there. Stay. Oh, oh. Ooh, check it out. I did it. I did it. Look at I zoomed. What do you think about that? Where's Jamie? Did Jamie leave us? $8 a bar for a bar of soap? I wouldn't mind trying that, Ramona. Jamie didn't get fired. Oh, well, shows what I know. She's at Matt's eating. She's probably trying to mess with Matt's, because Matt, of course, messes with the satellites, so she's probably over there trying to fix them. No, I bet you she's talking to Bob. Oh, well, see, I don't know nothing. I guess maybe when I move, I'll have to learn how to make soap, huh? We found this house, and this house has it already has a horse barn on it. It's got 12 acres. It's pretty inexpensive for having a house on it. And I told my husband all we need is a hothouse, and I'd be set up. I can make my garden in there, put the chicken coop up. You're allowed to have one large animal per acre, so I can get a couple cows eventually, and we'd be set. We have a mini farm. No way, I don't want goats. Although I giggle at the ones that you yell at and they fall over. I never saw anything so funny in my life. I don't know. Yeah, fainting goats, that's what they're called. Hey, Mike. Doing well, how are you? No idea. Absolutely no idea. I don't know what I'm looking at. Anyway, so anybody got any ideas for a second story? I'll post the first one, maybe. You have emphysema, Mike? Are you doing peroxide therapy? You should be taking mullein, garlic, and doing peroxide therapy. If you want, Mike, you can email me and I'll tell you, are you doing the peroxide therapy? Did you say yes? And if so, when did you start it? Chris, that's a good idea. Oh, yeah, you're going to have to remind me of that. Okay, Mike. Hey, Martha, can you post my email address for Mike, please? Thank you. You're so sweet. You're so good. All right, the other Mike, I'll give Ramona your email address if that's okay. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Hello? Hello? Yeah, if you have emphysema, you should be on peroxide therapy, and there's some things you should be taking. Will help you breathe. That's not funny, Tony. In an oxygen machine, you talking about that has the bottle on it that's water? I would do 1/3 of the water in peroxide, 1/3 of it in peroxide and the rest in water. Start out that way. The nebulizer, you can use full strength or start with a capsule. You can start with drops. It really depends. I had to up my husband's because it wasn't working. I use full strength peroxide. You know, when I do mine, I use full strength peroxide. And I hack like crazy that night, but the next morning, you know, I mean, my oxygen levels are still 98, 99, and I smoke. I'm not bragging. I'm not being stupid about it. You know, you shouldn't smoke, but the point is, for a smoker, that's pretty good at my age, you know. Of course, I didn't start smoking until I was in my 30s, but stupid. Oh, absolutely helps with COPD. Absolutely. So does mullein, too. If you get dry mullein, you can put it in, if they smoke, you can put it in their cigarette, but if not, they can take the mullein, which is perfect for people that have allergic reactions, asthma and stuff like that. You have to get the food grade hydrogen peroxide and break it down, but Mike, right now Amazon is selling the food grade at 3% peroxide, which is what you have to break it down, dilute it to. Because it's 35%, you have to bring it down to 3%. Well, this is the first time I've seen it on Amazon where they actually sell you a bottle of 3% food grade hydrogen peroxide. And if you go to some of the other stores, some smaller stores, you can buy peroxide as long as you look on the label and it does not say stabilized. If it says stabilized on it, don't buy it. Because it's not, you can't use it. They put an extra chemical in it to make it so where you cannot inhale it. It'll actually be dangerous. So make sure it does not say stabilized. And there's still places out there like some of the dollar stores and some of the older, smaller stores will carry the regular peroxide because they have, remember, they have to get rid of all of it first before they replace it with the new stuff. But once they found out that it cured lung cancer, they started stabilizing the peroxide so you couldn't inhale it. There was no other reason for them to do it. Thank you, Martha. If you think about it, there's no reason for them to put a stabilizer in hydrogen peroxide. They haven't changed hydrogen peroxide in 80 years, right? Now all of a sudden they found out it cures cancer and now they put a stabilizer in it. It's ridiculous what they do. %34. Oh dear God in heaven, Mike. Yeah, you need the oxygen therapy. You need the peroxide therapy. Where do you live, Mike? And can you afford to buy the hydrogen peroxide? How much is it, Ramona? They are now, Rod. $14.95. If you can't afford to buy it, let me know, Mike, and we'll make sure you get it. $15, I promise you, we'll make sure you get it. And that bottle will last you a while. Okay. You don't need a truckload, but you just need to be careful. You need to start out slow. Understand something, Mike. Once you get started, you are going to cough. And that scares people when they start coughing because you didn't, but you're going to start getting oxygen. And when you start getting oxygen, everything's going to change. No, you haven't, Tim. You're telling stories. I want you guys to be very careful about what you use. Make sure that you talk to me before, during, and after. Okay? That way I can help you through some of the hard stuff. If you just go out and buy it and start using it, you use it wrong, it can actually do damage. So you want to make sure that you talk to me. I'm not a doctor. Here's my disclaimer. I'm not claiming anything. I'm not telling you guys anything other than what I have tried, tested, and proven myself. And these are suggestions that I can pass out, but I am not a doctor, and I don't claim to be. I have been studying naturopathic medicine for over 30 years. And I will do just about anything to help people get off their medicine. I don't tell you what brands to buy. There's nobody that sends me their product. I have nothing to gain except for your health. Here's what happens. Nothing that I know of. Horses. Of course, it could be something different in my neighborhood compared to what you're asking. But here's what happens to a lot of people. You're sick or you don't feel good, and I'll give you a remedy, and the doctor will give you a remedy, and you'll go to the store because you forgot it or you couldn't afford it or something, and you'll buy stuff, and you'll just lay in bed. You don't feel good. You don't want to go through a protocol. And after about 10 days, you're like, oh my gosh, I'll do anything. At that point, you could have been well, 8 days before it. They're selling mayapple roots. I'll have to look it up, hon. I know nothing about it, honestly. If the mayapple is the same thing I'm thinking, they call them horse apples here. Good night, Miss Pam. Love you, hon. And well, breathing is good. Do you have a CPAP? Okay. You have a vaporizer? A nebulizer? Anything? Okay. You have a nebulizer from the doctor or a handheld nebulizer that you put your own medicine in? I'll do some research, Tim. Okay, so you actually open it up, you plug it in, you open it up, it has a little port in it, you pour your medicine in it, you screw on the cap, and then you turn on the machine and you inhale it? Is that what you're saying? Or is it a little handheld that you just push and it sprays in your mouth? Yes, to which one? The one that's just that you just push with your hand and it goes in and you breathe it in, or the one that you actually have to twist off the top and put the medicine in? You're so cute, Brown. Go for a walk in your woods, Brown. Okay, that's perfect, Mike, because so you can go ahead and put the peroxide in that one as opposed to your albuterol. And wait until you go in and do your breathing test and the doctor sees that you're at 80 or 90%. I would love to, Brown, but I gotta move first. Well, look at the food you eat, Tim. Hey now. I'm hoping, Brown, and praying that once we're able to move, we'll have the money to be able to go out and do a little bit of traveling here and there. God willing, my husband will retire and we'll actually be able to go places. I definitely want to head up to the Pacific Northwest. It's one place I have not been. I don't know, Mike. Either golden seal's great to keep on hand. It's great for allergies. It's great when you're sick. I'm either moving some southern Arkansas or southeast Oklahoma. I'm already in Arkansas, but I'm hoping to move to southeast Oklahoma. We just can't seem to find the right property. Everything's so blasted expensive now. Everybody and their brother. Uh-oh, the light came on. Did you guys see that? Ooh, something's back there. Yeah, me too. I'm praying, Mike. Look at how educated you guys are. You make me so proud. Do not use activated charcoal unless you plan on drinking tons of water. You'll be sick. And only take activated charcoal. Well, you can actually take it a little bit more often, but I don't suggest it. It's like too much activated charcoal or too much diatomaceous earth and you're going to get sick. For what same thing? For what, Chuck? COPD? yeah, go easy on the diatomaceous earth. People have a tendency to go crazy on that stuff, but if you're going to listen to me, you got to really listen to me. I'll tell you how to do it slow so you're not going to hurt yourself. Don't learn the hard way like I did. That's how I know. But I think at least once a year, everybody should do themselves a nice body cleanse with moringa, lemons or limes, diatomaceous earth, activated charcoal, and fasting. I think that's the best thing in the world you could do for your body. It takes about 5 days to do it properly, but it's a good fasting. It resets your system, and you get rid of any unwanted parasites and stuff like that. Keep you healthy. Yeah, I'm watching, Ramona. His light just turned on back there, too. Turned on and turned off. There's so many things that you guys can do that's going to help you get, hey Mike, help you get better. And there's simple things that you just have to commit to yourself to doing. Once you make that commitment, your life's going to change. Like getting rid of soda. First thing you do is get rid of soda. Don't ever touch it again. And start drinking pH balanced water. Start juicing a couple times a week. The energy that you guys wouldn't imagine how much your body's going to change. How are you doing, Mike 3? Now we have 3 mics here. Mike, Mike, and Mike. Yeah, moringa powder, that's what I use. Oh, really, Tony? Good night, Chris. God bless you, sweetie. Much love. So tell me about your visitor. You're stalking, huh, Pizza? You're cute. Email me, Chuck. I can help you get started on a path to a little bit better, make you feel a little bit better. Thank you, Ramona. There's my email. Well, Chuck, you know my email address. Just email me and I'll help you. What pizza? Very good, Pizza. I'm very happy for you. I'm very proud of you, too. I'm hoping that hubby and I quit when we move. Yeah, I asked him, Martha. He's not answering me. Okay, Mike, do you have any Vicks Vapor Rub before you leave, Mike? Okay, sweetie. Okay, do yourself a favor, Mike. Get a wash rag, get it wet, real as hot water as you can possibly get. Put a nice slab of Vicks Vapor Rub on it and cover it, and then stick it on your face. Put it on between your nose and your eyes and leave it there until it gets cold. Breathe it in as much as you can. It'll open up your sinus cavities. Since I'm sure you don't have any X clear, which works the best. Just open up the wash rag in half. Get it real, yeah, it works really well. Just open it up, get it wet, hot as you can stand it, and it's just X, not EX, it's just X clear. And then fold it over and just stick it on between the bridge of your nose and your eyes and breathe it in as much as you can. Yeah, I'm going to help you with that too when you do the peroxide, sweetie. Good night, Pappy. Love you, hon. God bless you. I'm not going to hypnotize myself, silly. Okay, I could not read what Tony wrote, so what'd I miss? It went too fast. Everybody wrote at the same time, so I missed it. Not for everyone, Gator. There's a lot of different kinds of toenail fungus. You got to find out. It only works for one type, so it's a good idea, but it won't work for everybody. Oh my gosh, you're kidding? Oh my goodness. Did you go out and yell at him, Tony? And Chuck, are you saying you're trying to email me and you couldn't? Yeah, it's incredible, isn't it, Ramona? They just don't seem to be that aggressive around here. Like I said, I think you're dealing with something else. I don't know. What do you think, Bob? What did you feel? I hear the drone. You guys hear the drone? Dag nabbit. I'm trying to figure out where it's coming from. Hey, Bob. You're bad, Tony. I'm sure. Well, normally they make any kind of noise and he runs outside. Of course they want him to come out and play. They're going to get mad if he doesn't. They don't like change. Gator. Make yourself a... Now see, because your name is so long, Bob, I can't read what you wrote, just like Belle. Why'd you change your name? It's not Bob, it's Bib. You're in one of those moods, huh? Yeah, he's coming back. He better be coming back pretty soon, too. Nope, it's Bib. We keep changing your name, Bob. Bob Bib. Bob Bib. I don't know, Gator. I can't wait to see you, Bob. Yeah, a dog can take turmeric. They cannot have avocados. They can't have a lot of other stuff. But you know what the best thing is to give your dogs? Pumpkin. Not pumpkin pie, but pumpkin. You can get the canned pumpkin, mix it with your dog food. Oh yeah. Healthy stuff. Well, you can also give your dog CBD oil. You know that, right, Ramona? Uh-oh. You guys hear the drone? Yeah, that's what I say. I'm looking, trying to figure out where it is, but it makes me really angry. Hey, Miss Christie. How are you doing, sweetie? Well, that's a good way for the dog not to hurt. I'm glad to hear that, Christy. You have that rub, Ramona. Just take a little bit, mix it with some kind of oil, and put it on the dog's joints. Poor Bob. Any kind of carrier oil. Olive oil, coconut oil. Just some kind of carrier oil. Mix it with it. Put yourself some gloves on and rub their joints, rub the dog's joints. I got so much work to do tomorrow. Gosh, or today. It feels good. Oh, what is that? Well, hello there. Do you see what I see, guys? We got a new eyeball. That's actually on the ground between... Check it out. How's your mama, Christy? You see the house lights? Look at the very last house light. That light, that little round light just showed up. But it's on the ground. That's, looks to me like somebody's looking in a window. That thing just showed up. Yeah, I know, I remember. I'm excited. I hope everything turns out. I've been praying. Yeah, we're done with it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Watch, Bob. See? What is that? Unless it's a light in the house somewhere. You just turn something on. Okay. Go ahead, Gator. Something keeps blocking out that other light, too. I don't hear anything, though. She could have left or fell asleep, or... I thought you guys were talking. Shut up, stomach. The heck? There's gotta be some kind of leaves over there. Well, I wouldn't shine a spotlight on them. Even if I had one, I still wouldn't do it. The wind's blowing pretty good, so it's gotta be leaves over there, guys. I'm talking about the ones on the left. Yeah, I'm not talking about the flashy light. I'm talking about the one closer to the house. That's what I'm thinking it has to be, Ramona. Well, dead leaves or something. It just happens to do it more often when the wind's blowing, so it's got to be something. I doubt that's eye shine. Most of them are. Most of the leaves are on the ground, but it's got to be leaves. Which window, Gator? Because that's what I was just thinking, because it just turned on. I mean, it just popped up, so it looks kind of like it's in a window, or about that height. Third on the left. No, I didn't see the light on the roof. It's probably the stinking drone. One, two, three. Well, you see the tall windows, Gator? There's 4 tall windows that you can see the blinds on, the curtains. Then there's 2 more windows off to the other side. Say that again, Bill? What did you just say? A friend of yours was attacked with you standing there? By what kind of cryptid? What was it? Well, not around here. Good way to go to prison, pizza. Not jail, prison. They lock you up for that stuff around here. Oh, really? I didn't see it, Bob. Well, you guys saw my daytime video. I don't know, Christy, I didn't ask. I've been so busy, hon. What kind of cryptid was it, Bill? I got so much going on right now, sweetie, I can't even think about Falk. All I can do is concentrate on moving. Cool. That's the one in February, right? End of February, beginning of March. What kind of cryptid was it, Bill? I think it's the 28th through the 1st, if I'm not mistaken. You saw it, what it looked like, though. Welcome back, Mike. I mean, was it tall? Was it short? Was it skinny? Was it a Sasquatch? Was it a DM? What was it? Pizza, be nice. We'll probably be right in the middle of the move, so I probably won't be able to go. I'm hoping to be out by the first week of March. Did you see its face, Bill? Oh, I hope so, Bob. Well, it sounds to me like I'm going to miss a great time, but we need to get out of here. Yeah, I'm gonna do the another group in Falk, but it won't be until the end of the year. A group? How many were there? How on earth were you in the middle of a whole bunch? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Christy. Too many people for me. I'm kind of glad I'm not going. Um, but Bill, how many cryptids were there, and where were you? And there was a whole mess of cryptids there? I bet you a lot of people do show up, Christy. Sisters of the Moon are going, right? That is too many. Think about when we were there, Ramona. 45 people? I mean, we had how many? Wow. I mean, think about that. Wow, Bill. No, I think our group amount was perfect. We had the perfect amount of people there. You start... Oh, I get it, Christy. What's a Dero, Bob? And hey, you know, Grandma here had a gray chest. I'd never seen a gray chest before. You know, the ones I saw were all black, but this one was gray chested. I couldn't tell you what color the hair was. Groups? Like multiples? What state was this, Bill? And when was this? Holy smokes, Batman. That's just downright scary, Bill. That's worse than scary. That's terrifying. Pammy, that's your girlfriend? What's elderly about, Bill? Oh my goodness. I think I'd have died. I probably would have died. Right, Bob? How elderly are you, about Bill? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I've heard some horror stories out of Connecticut. Well, I'm going to pray for you guys' safety big time. This whole group here will pray also. But we're going to pray for your safety. And the best thing I can tell you, Bill, is if you're a God believer, start reading the Bible. They'll have to leave. Most of the, well, the DMs will anyway. I don't know about the Sasquatch, but if there's any... There goes that light again, guys. What the heck? Oh yeah, it's a good question, Bob. Are you near the Triangle in Connecticut? No. Neighbor's not outside. Did you just hear that? there's a triangle in, hold on. I can't whistle, my teeth. Come on, babies. It's not Brentwater, it's, is it Brentwater? Can someone go look it up real quick? Find out the name of the triangle in Connecticut? Connecticut? Yeah, you're not kidding, Bob. Sounds like fun pizza, not. It's not Torrington, no. You can actually look it up. You can actually look up the triangle. It's called, you can actually, they'll find the name by searching for the triangle in Connecticut. Who had that? Was it Brenton Son that had it on the map? Bob, wasn't it him? Or was it somebody else? Bridgewater. That's it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do you know where that's at, Bill? Okay. So I got the wrong state? No, I'm pretty sure it's Connecticut. It's Connecticut. Okay. All right. All right. Well, anyway, what you need to do is, seriously, you guys need to read your Bible out loud. You'll get rid of the DM. You'll get rid of any kind of cryptid that doesn't belong there. You'll get rid of. The Sasquatch, on the other hand, I don't understand. Southwestern Massachusetts. All right, I'm totally confused now. I swear it was Connecticut. The Sasquatch? Yeah. Or are you talking about all the cryptids, Bill? Not all of them, Christy. You know that, sweetie. Yeah, I'm just confused, Ramona. I remember watching somebody, and I can't remember who it was, but they were showing it, and I swore it was Connecticut. So, I'm mistaken. Okay, the Sasquatch are friendly with her. All right, if the Sasquatch are friendly with her, they're probably trying to protect her. But my suggestion is, and that's just a suggestion, you know, I've heard it from multiple people, that you go out, and I've actually tried this with somebody that had some pretty bad activity on their property, and I had them go out and read the Bible and pray, and those things stopped. So read the Bible out loud and claim the property as, you know, the Lord's, and watch the bad cryptids disappear. They do not like it at all, and they just seemed, I've heard people actually say that they've come face to face with a DM and just started praying, you know, the Lord's Prayer, and the thing just took off. So I'm not sure, because I've never been in front of one before, And I've never tried it, but I did. Remember I told you guys about that lady that had the horse farm? That's what I had her do, and they stopped. She's had no more bad activity around her property. Yeah, tell her to read the Bible, though. Rebuking them's fine, but in order for them to go away, she has to read the Word. Tell her just take her Bible out there and start reading. They hate it. And if she's strong enough spiritually, then her rebuking will work. But if she's not, she can easily get attacked. And I mean spiritually. That's just downright freaky. I think I'd lose my marbles. Some of this stuff is just going way over my head, guys. I'm sorry, but I just don't know enough. I don't know enough about the Sasquatch, and I've been dealing with them for only 5 years. But more than one group. The Boo group up on the property, and then here. I don't even know any of them here, except for the way they smell. And the fact that there's a lot of juveniles around here. The one that was in front of my truck couldn't have been taller than 5 foot. Good night, Gator. God bless you, sweetie. Much love. Well, I will definitely say a specific prayer for her tonight, Bill. Tell her to be strong. Tell her that there is power in the Word. She knows that already. Stand on that power. Don't let her sway. In fact, the more people that you can have that'll stand with her, the better. There is a Bridgewater Triangle in Connecticut. See, I knew it was Connecticut. Dang it. See, there you go. See, I'm confused. All I remember, guys, is I was watching somebody on a Bigfoot channel that had a map, and it did say Connecticut, and there was a triangle on it. I do remember that, but I don't remember who did it, and they were talking about, they had pins in it all over of the Sasquatch and DM encounters that they had. Excuse me. Dang it. Good to hear, Bill. These things are nothing to mess with, and if you're not strong enough to deal with it, if you want some answers, talk to Bob. He can tell you. Sorry, Bob. Bob knows a whole bunch more than I do. I do not claim to know anything except for what I've experienced. Nothing. I mean, I'm learning every day. Not from what I saw, Bob. I've got to go back and find out who it was I watched. I know, right, Chuck? It just, I'm telling you, it just slays me sometimes with some of the stuff that I hear. You know, I'm not going to call anybody a liar, but let me tell you, I have a hard enough time with seeing what I saw, you know, my face-to-face and all the encounters. But some of these people with some of the stuff they saw, oh my gosh, I don't know. I just don't know how. There's got to be a reason why they're in certain areas the way they are. Because all these cryptids aren't in all these areas. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know they're everywhere. I'm just saying the groups of them together aren't everywhere. You know, when you see a group of like on Tony's property where he has them both, he has DM and Sasquatch, Not every place do people see both of them together. You know, D. Doss has seen Sasquatch in the DM. Robert Dotson had Sasquatch in the DM. I never saw the DM on the property I was at, but I was on that property for, you know, for 4 years. It doesn't mean they weren't there, I just never saw them. Yeah, I know, right, Tony? Yeah, that's what she said, Bill. Lauren Coleman? Maybe he, I don't know, I can't remember. Guys, my memory is just going crazy with all this stuff I've listened to. I can't remember who said what. I can tell you my phone number from when I was 15 years old, but I can't tell you, because I've watched so many of these Sasquatch videos, I can't remember who's who. Oh, sorry. I knocked you down. Sorry. Dang nabbit. It's very hard to set this thing up to do what it's supposed to do without falling. Stay there. It is just propped up on a CD case, and it keeps falling down. Ask her to send me some pictures, Bill. I told them anytime they want to, they can send me pictures. I'll never share them. Exactly, Chuck. I'm just totally floored at some of the stuff that I hear. Ooh, what's that I see over there? Is that eye shine? To ddjs2000 at cox.net. You can somebody post my email address, please? Bill, just give her my email address and she can send them to me. And tell her I will never share them with anybody, ever. If she doesn't want me to, ever. I've got more pictures than you can shake a stick at. Thank you, Miss Martha. Thank you, Ramona. There's the eyes again. She trusts me. That's awesome. You a zippity-doo-dah, Matt. Mike, can you see the eyes? Can you see the eye shine? It keeps popping up. You see the two little ones, the two little lights to the left? Look right next to it. Pops in and out. Yep, there's another one. Looky, looky there, looky there. It's zoomed in, guys. So you should be able to see it better. Peekaboo, I see you. Come on, babies. Hey. I heard that. Hey, Bob, you know what I was thinking when we were talking about the light on top of their house next door? What if it was the same? Was it kind of like the same thing we saw that night in my driveway? Like a blue light? Or was it just a flash? Oh, hi, Nan. Oh, really? Well, I'm still collecting information about people that have gotten sick or died. And I listened to I heard about that, Matt. And I listened to Crypto PTSD, and some guy was on there. Well, two people. They had two stories, and both of them were talking about the physical effects. And it took everything in my power not to write it down because, number one, I don't know what state they're in, but number two, I didn't get to talk to them directly. It was just listening to them on the stories. I don't know. This is going to be fun. You're lizard. I like lizards. On a stick. No, not lizard tacos either. You guys are bad. Is nobody else seeing that eye shine but me across the street? You, Matt. I've never had lizard, have you? Oh, really, Bill? Freaky. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Yep. Good night, Bill. God bless you. We'll be praying for you. Stay safe out there. Yeah, they're posting that everywhere. I used to have a gecko. Well, my son did. How you doing, Nan? Matt, you're funny. There is a possum on my front porch. You hearing it? Scratching around down there? That's too funny. Yeah, it's a possum. It's on my front porch. I've got two boxes down there, and it sounds like it's trying to get in. It's like it's chewing on the boxes or trying to play with the boxes. I don't know what it's doing because I can't see it anymore. Hey, Pat, how are you? I'm still watching the eye shine over there. Kind of looks like it's blue. I know it's not. Well, you guys are all going to have fun in Falk without me. That bites. But we will still have our get together in the later this year. Really, Mike? Wow, they're smart. Yeah, I'm sure they are. Well, it'd be fun, but I won't be able to make it this year. I mean, to that one. I'm in the process of trying to move. Good night, Chuck. God bless you. Don't forget to email me, Chuck, okay? Let's get you better. Now, Pat, I'm trying to find a place to live. We got 40 days. You know, I don't want to have to go through this again, and I don't want to have to ask anybody for help. We just need to get out of here. So we're going to be finding a place to go and then moving, helping the kids move. Yeah, just because we got caught up, I mean, everybody helping me get caught up was just so I didn't have the 45 days to have to get out. But now that that's caught up, now we can still only pay every other month of the mortgage. So we're going to be back in the same boat in another 30 days, which, you know, puts us back in the 45-day range. So we're trying diligently to find a place to move to. And the realtor is going to be here on Friday. And hopefully, you know, if he can't sell the house, then we're just going to have to walk away. We don't have a choice. Yeah. Until we move, once we get out of here, then Denny and I can start over again. If we have to file bankruptcy, we file bankruptcy. But we can't stay here. Ramona, they said that we're more likely, well, the weatherman here said we're more likely to get snow, but it'll warm up, the ground's warm enough that it won't freeze to ice by tomorrow morning. The snow should be here about 5 a.m. And if it stayed that the temperature throughout the day, it'd be one thing, but it's going to warm up so it won't turn to ice. I can't lose my faith, Pat, you know that. I'm a fighter. If I end up in a shoebox, I'll be okay. I just won't have any internet to get to you guys. You'll say, where did Dee go? I'm still watching across the street. There's so much activity over there, it's crazy. It's on the far left side. It's like a lot of movement over there. Oh, my tooth. Hey, Bob, your medicine kick in? Bob will be sleeping here shortly. And Chev, did you fall asleep? And hello, all my lurkers. Sorry. Much love. Sleepy babies, go to sleep. Close your eyes. Hello. Ah. Well, you're bright and chipper and awake. Yeah, I don't have enough coffee in me. Good night, Christy. God bless you, sweetie. You have a blessed day, too. Don't work too hard. eating something. Sounds like it's chewing on rocks. Doesn't it? Hey, Bob, what's the date of when you're supposed to be home? Do you know? Like the end of February? Ew, that cigarette tastes like menthol. Ugh. Yuck. Sorry, guys, but I'm watching across the street. You don't know? I can't wait till you get home. Well, thank you very much, Sharon. I pray for everybody every night. If you need any specific prayers, don't forget to leave them with us before you go. And we'll make sure that we add those specific prayers because sometimes God likes it when you're specific. But thank you very much for your prayers. I appreciate them more than you know. Kitty. Kitty's going after the possum. But good night, Sharon. Such sweet people we have here. Pizza, you're funny. So there's a lot of people going. A lot of people going to the Falk thing. I know Sisters of the Moon are going to be there. No, not yet, Mike. No, Tony, it's not, because I don't eat donuts and I'm sweet. I melt when it rains. I'm teasing. That's funny. Anyway, no, I'm still looking, Mike. Yeah, I know, I'm bad. Sorry. Well, he had to go mention donuts. Well, like I said, I'm sure there's going to be a lot more people there than I'll be able to handle. I like the smaller groups. Welcome back, Ryan. Mike, all the places that, I mean, you would not believe, and this is the gospel truth, the prices of the property in southeast Oklahoma have doubled since I started looking for property. They've doubled. There was a piece of property we were looking at last year that was $17,000, and today my husband and I were looking. It was $32,000 for the same piece of property. I'm telling you, they're going crazy. But we found places in southwest Arkansas, close to where Robert Dotson's place used to be, and or where that place is. Matt, you're funny. And the price is a whole bunch cheaper, but we're trying to get out of Arkansas, not stay in Arkansas. But if worse comes to worse, like I showed my husband, you know, he doesn't think that we'll get approved for the loan, so we have to go to those places that let you pay 10% down with good credit or no credit, the whole 9 yards. The bad thing about those is there's no electricity or water on the property. You know, so it's always mumbo jumbo. There's always something. But I know, you know, God's faithful, and I know the right place is going to show up. It might not be exactly what we want, but we don't care as long as it's what we need. I'm just not going to put my husband in a position where I think, you know, that I won't be able to get him help if he needed it or something like that. I have to be careful about that kind of stuff. No, they actually told us, Ramona, to look for property that had a house on it was cheaper. Oh, I won't be afraid to bid low, Mike. Like I said, there's a house in southwest Arkansas that they want, what is it, 54,000 for, and it is just the most adorable place ever. I mean, just the house is perfect, the land's perfect. I mean, everything about it is just perfect, and I would love that place. But they want $13,000 down, and it's been on the market for 173 days. No, I want in the mountains, Ramona. Mountains. And Texas is not exactly the place I want to go Sasquatching. Remember, I'm going to retire there, you know. My husband's 80, you know. I don't know how long, you know, how many years he's got left. So I want to make sure that, because I can go anywhere, you know, but who knows? You know, God could take me out before he takes my husband. We're never promised tomorrow, you know. So these are just plans, and God knows me. If he changes the plans, I'm down. You know, I'll do whatever he tells me to do. So it's not that I'm strict on, oh, I'm not going to do this, or oh, I'm not going to do that. If he leads me in that direction, opens the door, that's where I'm going. There's just certain things that are necessities. Nope, not yet, Martha. It's been 6 months, too. I check every day. And it says pending, pending, pending. Well, I've been looking around. There's just not a lot for sale. You know, the closer you get to the center of Oklahoma, the more expensive the property gets. I mean, it went from like $20,000, $30,000 to like $100,000 just going over, you know, 40, 50 miles to the center. I really don't think there'd be any problem with us moving to southwest Arkansas, to that area. It's pretty wooded over there. The place is nice. Daughtery? I've never even heard of that. Where's that? I'm not going north, pizza. I'm cold enough as it is. South for me, sweetie. No, thank you. No snow, no ice. No, thank you, pizza. Hey, Blue. I can hear the wind. I can feel the cold. No, I don't want to build a snowman. I don't want snow. I don't want ice. I don't want cold weather. No, no, and no. I don't think so. About 5 minutes with me and a crackhead's gonna run for the hills. There's so many crackheads around here, it's ridiculous. So many people on meth, it rattles me. Why does it have to be so cold this weekend? Every time I make plans to go sleep out in the RV, it gets cold. It's redonkulous. I like it out there. And I think they like it when I'm out there. Tomorrow night, you guys are going in the window. Okay? Would everybody leave me? Hello? Where'd y'all go? I can't see chat anymore. Is anybody talking? Hold on a second. There you go. Okay. I lost my chat. Oh no. Okay. You guys disappeared. It was nice seeing the house across the street up closer, wasn't it? It's okay, Mike. Most people do nod off. It's all right. Now that I know if I do it the right way, I can actually zoom in. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm not even tired. And I know I've got a lot of work to do today. Pappy snoring. Yeah. I get to do all the drywall repairs tomorrow. I got started on it yesterday. I am kind of looking forward to this, though. You know what's really weird is going through stuff that you haven't been through. You know, your closets that you just, you know what's in there, kinda, right? Oh, that's in the hall closet. Oh, that's in the bottom drawer. Until you go through the bottom drawer and find things that you haven't seen in 6 months, and you're like, oh, that's here. I didn't know it was here. Well, I got a whole bunch of cupboards in this house. And I'm getting an education every cupboard I open. No, this isn't a, there's a lot of caves around this area, but we're not over one. Did you guys look on the Google Maps? I don't know, Mike. If I'm here long enough, if the weather breaks, I might. And if my daughter-in-law gets rid of the cats, then I'll have a yard sale and get rid of some stuff I can before we go. No, thank you. Yuck. Welberton. Well, if you get a chance, go on Google Maps and look up my area and look at Fort Chaffee. If you look to the northeast of me, you'll see that whole cleared out area where they do their bombing and shelling and all that other kind of stuff. It was really neat. I never saw that before. And I know that the map isn't that old because it had my son's vehicles and Sandy's van in it, which the last time I looked at Google Maps, it didn't. It had my truck, my black truck, but it didn't have these, so I know it's kind of updated. And tomorrow is garbage day. We get to take a run to the dump. Yeehaw. Not. Who wants to come help me? Yeah, I was surprised to see even the fence around my property. You know, I mean, it was pretty good. I've just got so much stuff to go through still. In the still of the night. Oh, I see. I actually see leaves moving over here. They're not very big. They're kind of dead, but I see leaves moving right above my truck. Are you serious, Matt? I showed it on I think it was on my Facebook page. I don't remember where it was at. Well, thanks anyway, Mike. But I actually caught a picture of a Sasquatch on the property. Looked like it was carrying something. Well, that's cool, Matt. That's really cool. Poor Chris. Why can't you sleep? Yeah, up on the property where I used to have my RV parked, there was a lot of caves around there. I used to love walking around that place. From what, Chris? You ever try holy basil? Yeah, my tooth hurts. Listen to us. We hurt. Cold weather does that. Oh, mine shakes and rattles from the military base. Well, that's me too, Chris. Like I said, have you ever tried holy basil? Oh, fun, Ramona. My arms were kind of hurting from all the drywall repair I was doing, but they're fine now. Well, check it out, Chris. Holy basil and GABA calm. Between the two of them, that should help you shut your brain down to go to sleep. Be careful with the holy basil, though, or ashwagandha, as long as you don't have any thyroid problems. Ashwagandha is a good one. Holy, holy basil. Yeah, well, you can't take ashwagandha then, but you can take the holy basil and the GABA calm. Try that combination, it'll work. The GABA calm is a sublingual. You take the holy basil, you wait about 30 minutes, put the GABA calm under your tongue and go to bed. And it's not, it won't knock you out, but it slows down it calms you down, and you're just, everybody fell in love with it when I was in nursing school because I passed them out like candy. It would calm them down before their testing. They got addicted to it. They were like, do you have any more of those GABA things? But they work wonders. They really do calm down your brain. That's my favorite go-to when I can't shut my brain down at night. Quiet, Matt. Oh, thank you, Martha. Hey, that's Tony's PayPal, guys, if anybody wants to help them out. Thank you, Miss Martha. With the money they got, they're not going to have. Now he needs tires? I was going to say. No, I didn't. Quiet. They passed their tests, and they fell in love with GABA calm. Yep, you can donate your lunch money to him. I'm sure, Tony, when you get down there, because it's a hospital, they'll have some place for you to go. I know Vanessa said that you guys need to apply, but you'll get it. If she's got to be there that long, they'll definitely have a place for you to go, so don't worry about that. And I think you have enough money to get there and back with no problem, so getting tires is different. Hello, Dads, how are you? Oh, rehab? Yeah, how'd that go? I'm bearing with you, Chris. It's fine. Excuse me, you don't ever have to say that. You guys know that everybody in here has some kind of medical issues. How old is she, Dads? You're not stupid. Stop that pizza. I don't know if you want to do it or not, Dads, but there's something called lion's mane that they're using in Germany and the UK for people with Alzheimer's and dementia. And apparently they're having some good success with it. You'll be fine, Tony. How much more is needed for tires, Tony? Because I know tires are expensive. We got a place here that I like because the guy, when someone comes in to buy new tires, like if they have a new truck or something, he resells the tires for a really decent price. And you can go to tires.com too, and they'll ship them to you. Chris? Chris? Get on the email and email me, and I will help you with some of your issues. And we'll be praying for you. But some of your stuff that you're saying is fixable. Good grief. Yeah, tires are expensive. Why the next 2 days? I'm going to give you a list of things, Chris, and you can buy them one at a time when you can afford them and start using them. Because I don't want you to start them all at once anyway. But I'm going to ask you to kind of keep a log once you get started. Just a simple log. You know, started this medicine this day and then the changes throughout the week. Yeah, just because the doctors call it so doesn't mean it is, because God changes things. Pizza, what do you want, a roll tonight or what? You're having way too much fun on the internet. Oh, I can get rid of those in 48 hours, Chris. Stop procrastinating and just email me. Yeah, I'm living proof too. I had cancer and I'm a cancer survivor. Woo! Thank you, Miss Ramona. Martha, what are you doing? Nope, you need to change what you're putting on them. Martha, we're going to make plans. No, the honey patches don't work as well as the regular honey. Honey patches have other stuff in them. Yeah, well, I can teach him a thing or two, Chris. And I'm not being sarcastic either. I'm serious. I proved it to the doctors where I used to work, and they fired me from wound care because I use my stuff instead of theirs. So you want to get rid of it. You need Manuka honey and colloidal silver gel. That's the two you need, and you get rid of the ulcers, and your doctors will be amazed. Is there any way to do your own? Yeah, see what I'm saying, Chris? Those, you need Manuka honey, and you need colloidal silver gel. And you put them together and put them on. What's too hard, hon? You need to take their patches off and put your own on. Do you have any family members that can do it, Chris? Yeah, isn't that awesome, Ramona? No, the nurses won't do that, but quiet, Matt. You better just be taking the dogs out, Tony. I'm not going to play. Chris, don't you have any family members that can do it for you? And how long are you going to be there? Do you live in a long-term care facility? Or they come to your house? So the nurses come to your house every day? Oh, that's easy. Do you like any of your nurses? I mean, do you get along with any of them really well? Or do you have the same ones or different ones? Ah. Too bad I don't live closer to you. But you know what? You are your own. You have power of attorney over yourself. You can tell them that's what you want and they have to do it. Do you understand that? So you get the Manuka honey and the colloidal silver gel, mix it together, put it on a bandage, and tell them that's what you want. They can't stop you. And when it heals, they'll be shocked. Yeah, you should be your own advocate. Yeah, Medicare is not going to pay for it. But your nurse is already there, and because you want her to put a Band-Aid on for you, or, you know, she's not going to say anything. She's getting paid to treat that wound anyway. So there's no way she can tell you no. I promise you, I worked in long-term care and I was an at-home nurse before. So you can tell them what you want done. And I'll tell you, if you mix those two and put it on, those ulcers will heal. And I mean heal. Nothing else. Well, you kind of have to be a little bit on the demanding side. If you turn around and they show up and say, this is what I'd like to put on this, and they say, well, the doctor said, and say, no, I want you to put this on it for now, and they will put it on. They're going to call the doctor, and the doctor will, of course, have a hissy fit, but so what? What are you doing, pizza? Yeah, if you like them, you can always be nice and ask them to try it just to see what happens. You're not getting any better. Manuka honey and colloidal silver gel. It's called silver gel. They are not going to agree with your choice, but it doesn't matter. Tell them that you were told about this and it healed somebody else, and try it. Thank you, Miss Martha. He's having fun tonight, isn't he, Pat? But Dads, did you hear me about the, if you want to try the lion's mane? 78 is not old. Look it up. Hey, Miss Pammy, look it up, Dads. Do your research on it. They're doing phenomenal things with lion's mane, as far as that's concerned. Dementia and Alzheimer's. You have something called PQQ. If you take PQQ, it's pyroquinolone. It's just called PQQ. You have to take it with CoQ10. But I would suggest just the lion's mane. Well, tell her about it. Yeah, I just became Kevin's POA. His medical POA. I'm not going to let them drug him up. Are you talking about Kevin, Chris? He knows he's in trouble. Because he's been drinking those drinks for so long, and I've been arguing. I told him they were going to attack his kidneys. Yeah, I understand that, Dads. People just think that natural stuff is voodoo medicine, and it's not. It's all the stuff God created for us to use, but it's just gone by the wayside because the doctors and the pharmacies and the insurance companies make too much money. Yeah, Pat will help you, Chris. But most people will listen to their doctors, and most people will listen to the pharmacist because the insurance company is the one who rules what you take anyway. But and they don't want you to take natural stuff, they're going to fight like crazy for you not to take it because they can't make any money off of it. Yet they're not getting healed. What, the CBD oil? Pammy? Hey, Barry. How are you, sweetie? Oh, what you can do is, do you have any honey, Pam? Plain honey? Any kind of honey? No. Honey, not agave. Because what you can do is if you have regular honey, you can mix it with the CBD and take it, and you won't have that problem. You can also mix the CBD oil with lemon juice or lemonade, and you won't have that problem because it breaks it up. But I would do it with the honey because it sticks to the honey. Oil, a lot of people can't handle oils. And I put my husband on castor oil for 2 days, and it just about made him throw up. Well, that's why I'm saying the lemon, Pam, because the lemon is good, absolutely really good for your GERD. What are you yucking about, Mike? Oh yeah, there's a lot of people that do because they don't take it right. That stuff will flat out burn your stomach, burn your esophagus. You got to be really, really careful. That's why I said I can help you do that. Yeah, especially the sage, jasmine, and lavender. Oh my goodness, rub that on a sore spot. Oh my goodness, it's heaven. Shut up, stomach. I need food. Too late for food. Yep, laughter's the best medicine. Sounds to me like you need to get up and take a jog around the block, Chris. We're going to help you do that. There's always pizza. That's cute. I know, Chris. I was just giving you grief, sweetie. They have blue eye shine, Tony? Really? I thought they were only red or green. Wow. Yeah, Bob. I can't do the THC stuff. Makes me crazy. All right, Chris. I wish. Someday they'll probably have that. I gotta undo this. I'll be right back. Too much coffee. Oh, you guys just are bad. You know that, right? I can't do any of those. You know, I really wish I could. And I'm not just being, you know, well, I can't do that. But, I can't handle the THC. I really can't. I tried it. Now, I won't smoke it, but I did try it at least once, and it did nothing for me. No, Yeah, it's not legal in Arkansas either. Quiet, Bob. I laid in that bed for 2 hours. Just hanging on to my thighs, waiting, waiting for it to pass. I was like, oh, heck no, I'm actually high. No, thank you. I'll never do that again. Heck, I have a hard time taking ibuprofen. Oh no, I smoked it once when I was a teenager, and I definitely inhaled it. Choked half to death. But my mom used to smoke pot all the time. She said, if you guys ever want to drink or smoke, do it here at home where I can watch you. We were like, no thanks. I mean, literally, even back in the day, it did nothing for me. I didn't even like how I felt when I smoked it, so I don't know. It does nothing for me. It does, certainly, the stuff that my daughter-in-law gave me did nothing for my pain. I mean, all I got was high. I still had the pain, so what's the point? I didn't sleep. My eyes were wide open. I laid there in that bed for 2 solid hours. I mean, you'd think I'd have toothpicks in my eyeballs. That's how big they were. Chris, that's funny. Yeah, well, it didn't work, sorry. Not for me. 3 dozen? Good grief, Chris. I used to love White Castle hamburgers. I ate 2 bites of a hamburger tonight. Na 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 na. No swearing loud, Mike. Yeah, I think I'd throw up on... I couldn't eat that many anyway. But I remember good old munchies back in the day when I was a kid. Too bad they didn't have anything like Doritos back then, huh? Well, like I said, the stuff that my son and daughter-in-law got was the good stuff, and they promised me that it would get rid of all my pain. And they are very versed. They have a friend that's actually growing it for the state now, and they're learning all kinds of stuff about it. And they made the butter stuff and brought it home, and like I said, it did nothing. It did not take the pain out at all. Yeah, I'm just a strange duck. Like I said, give me Benadryl. Most people it puts them to sleep. Me, it makes me bounce off walls because I'm hyper. I don't think so, pizza. Yeah, I have a really weird metabolism. You know, you have to give me a quarter of the dose of pain medicine. He lives in Missouri, Ramona. You have to give me like a quarter of a dose of pain medicine, which you would give a kid. Man. Guys, it's 3 o'clock. I'm getting ready to go to bed. I have a lot of work to do today. Yeah, there's just no point. I'm not gonna get addicted to pain medication. It's just not gonna work. Anyway, I'm gonna say goodnight to you guys. I got drywall to do today. I'm gonna put you guys in the window. Yeah, I gotta fix the holes in the walls. Quiet, Bob. And then get the trailer on Thursday, whatever. But I will put you guys in the window tomorrow and leave you in the window. I don't know if I'll be up here or not. Anyway, but I'll put you in the window, and I don't know if I'm gonna put you in the side window or the front. I might put you up front here. I think it'd be easier to leave you here than put you downstairs in the bathroom. I'm not sure. It depends on what happens. But anyway, I'm gonna say goodnight. I love you guys. God bless you. Take care of each other. Be good. Be good. And I'll talk to you later. Okay? Love y'all. Blessings.